Hey, I'm Brittany from prettyhandygirl.com. Today I want to show you how you can waterproof any room using this orange stuff. It's like an orange grid. This is a wall-to-wall carpeting. There's no water under there, but let me go ahead and show you because I want you to see how much I really believe in this product. We're going to take molasses.
Oh no!
So the reason I wanted to show you this experiment is because I want you to fully understand how this little product could actually save you tons of money and save you the headache of having a leak in your house. So if you have a kitchen or a bathroom, chances are you're going to have a leak in your lifetime or in your home's lifetime if it hasn't already happened. And so all the properties that I've been working on, including my own home, I'm now using this Detra product because I can actually waterproof the entire floor in that room, which means that I don't have to worry about mold happening, any little leaks. It'll just sit on top of this membrane until you start to see it, because it'll actually go up instead of down. Anyway, I want to go ahead and show you how to install the Detra so you can waterproof a room and then tile it. Let's roll on into this. Cut open your roll of Detra and roll it out onto a scrap piece of wood or something you can cut on. Measure the room you want to waterproof and transfer the dimensions onto your Detra membrane. Use a straight edge and a sharp utility knife to cut the Detra. You might need to make a few passes with the knife to cut completely through. Test fit the Detra in your room. I've already cut out a rectangle for the floor vent, but it's easy enough to cut by pressing your knife through the membrane where the vent is and remove the material up to the edges of the duct. Go ahead and cut the rest of the pieces to fill the room. Do not overlap the Detra material. Now it's time to mix the Thinset. When using Detra, it's highly recommended to use the Schluter All Set. This mortar is specifically manufactured to cure against the waterproof membrane. Read the instructions on the packaging and mix your Thinset as directed. Use a clean wet sponge to clean and wet the subfloor. Spread the Thinset onto the floor using the 3/16" square trowel or the Detra trowel. I'll go ahead and link it in the description below. Make sure you have good coverage on the floor, then use the notched trowel to comb through the Thinset at a 45-degree angle. Lay the Detra membrane on top of the Thinset and use a smooth float to press the membrane into the Thinset. In the beginning, you should pull the Detra back to make sure that you have full coverage onto the backing of the membrane. Place the Detra back down and use the float again to make sure the membrane is pressed into the Thinset. Use a wet sponge to clean out any mortar that has squeezed out. Once all the Detra has been installed into the subfloor, we're going to really waterproof this room by applying a Curie band over the seams and around the perimeter of the room. You'll need a Curie corner piece for each corner of the room. Using a 1/8 by 1/8 notch trowel or the Curie trowel, apply Thinset mortar to the inside corner of the room. Use the notch side to comb through the Thinset. Place the Curie corner into the Thinset and use the flat side of the trowel to embed and scrape along the Curie. Now you're ready to install the Curie band on the straight sections of wall. Be sure to cut your Curie band so it overlaps the corner pieces by at least 2 inches. I like to pre-fold my Curie band by creasing it in the middle so it's easy to install in the corners. Apply the Curie band to the wall and floor using the same technique as you did for the corner. Clean up any excess mortar, leaving a smooth surface for tile installation. Now it's time to completely waterproof the room by sealing the seams between the Detra sheets. Cut your Curie band so it overlaps any perimeter band by at least 2 inches. Apply the Thinset over the seam, use the notch trowel to create ridges in the Thinset. Then embed the Curie band into the mortar and run the flat side of the trowel over the band to smooth the Thinset and embed the band. Clean up any excess and allow the Thinset to cure before tiling. Once the Thinset has cured, you can tile your room and rest easy knowing this room is waterproof and there's no way the subfloor will rot from a sneaky little leak. Or a big leak if you have boys like mine who like to splash out of the bathtub. Ugh. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to click that like button below if you liked it. And hey, don't forget to click that subscribe button up there and you'll never miss another DIY video tutorial from Pretty Handy Girl again. Speaking of not missing anything, I'm on all these social channels. Come find me at Pretty Handy Girl.